what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Just Like Smith channel. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how we got to right here. All of the progress that we've made here at Main Street Auto and Diesel in Frankfort, Kentucky on the engine that's going in my truck. So this is the engine out of my truck, even though it doesn't look like the engine out of my truck. This is the engine actually out of the truck. It had 98,000 miles on it, and it did have a cracked head, and both of the head gaskets were blown. So in this video, we're going to be showing you guys installing the Gator studs in the truck with the Powerstroke products O-ring heads and the Powerstroke products head gaskets that are specifically designed for the O-ring heads. We also done new lifters along with the U-tube in the back. So we do have a new U-tube in here, which is good to go. And we also have a stage 2 cam in here. So with that being said, guys, we're going to roll a little edit of just kind of showing you guys the day and what all we done, and then I'll talk to you after that. Alright guys, so what Danny is doing now is he's going through the torque sequence, and you have to do this in a certain pattern of like which ones to tighten first, and then you also don't go all the way to the tightest torque spec right away. So he does, what'd you say, Danny?
70, 140, 210, and ARP specifies for 210 at max. We take every one of our trucks to 245 foot-pounds.
Yeah, so they specify ARP. These are the Gator studs. ARP specifies to go up to 210. They like to go to 245, is that what you said?
Yes.
245 on all of their trucks, just to really cinch those heads down to these blocks, and he's had great luck out of well over 200 trucks. So as you can see, he kind of starts from the inside and then works his way out back to the outer studs. Yeah, so pretty much you're kind of working your way from the center out, because you don't want to tighten this one all the way to 140 and then go over here and tighten this one 140, because it's going to be too tight, and then you go to the center and it's just not going to disperse all of that torque evenly throughout the whole head. So then he's going to go through there and torque down all of the rocker arms, and he already has these head bolts in right here. We've got all this stuff all prepped and ready to do one final wipe down and put back together. These Powerstroke products heads are looking really clean, ready for some intake gaskets and the intake. And then he's going to be taking off all of this stuff on the front of the truck and doing a new tensioner. He's already got the tensioner off. Then we're going to do new idler pulleys. Is that what those are called?
Yeah.
Idler pulleys, a bulletproof water pump, and we're also going to throw a new power steering pump on here as well, along with a new Gates serpentine belt. And then the lower radiator hose, he actually has a Mishimoto radiator hose. And then, as much as I loved the GXR7 Velocity Turbo, it's looking great, and I had nothing but great luck out of that thing, especially with the lightning bolt solenoid. But we actually ended up going non-VGT swap. So this turbo pedestal right here will not get used. So we're also going to end up doing a T4 swap with a non-VGT turbo. So right here is our new turbo, which we'll go over the specs on here in just a little bit. Torque it, Andy. Clean it, Cole. Do it, Danny.
Stand there, Danny.
Well, hold on, not yet. He's got to go get the torque wrench.
That'll make it. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, guys, the tables have turned, and Danny's going to let me do the 140-pound torque sequence. So I've got my paper right here so I don't mess up too bad. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, that's going to be a lot. All right, so here we go. Okay, one.
And you don't want to jug on the wrench. Pull them off.
That's a good full motion, of course. 2. 3. 4. 5. You think that one was okay, even though it was like right there at the top? Okay. One. Oh yeah. Now I know at least the 140 was done correctly. I done it myself, so I don't know about all the other torque sequences. Danny's going ahead and taking off the power steering pump as well. And then he's going to be getting the block and the front cover and everything cleaned up. And he's going to mask off the heads and the rocker boxes, and we're going to be able to paint it all and make it look super, super good. So that's been replaced before.
You got electric fans or a 7-degree clutch fan.
We also have this big aluminum radiator with electric fan setup that we're going to try out, and I will link this down in the description box down below. We're going to get this installed and give it a go, and you'll have the link if you ever do want to buy it. I would stay tuned to the videos though. I'm not going to say go buy this, it's awesome, because we haven't got to try it yet, but we do have this, and we're going to go ahead and wire this stuff to the accessory power. So it's just going to run 24/7 and keep the truck cool all the time, and hopefully it works out well because we don't plan on towing anything. So we're going to give this a go at first, and we can always go back to the factory fan clutch if we want to. Also, another part that we got in is this Mishimoto intercooler. Since we're going with a non-VGT setup and we're going to be pushing a lot more boost, Danny and everybody here recommended that we go ahead and upgrade the intercooler so we didn't blow apart the factory one. So this one is aluminum, either cast or something, and the end caps aren't plastic and it's all welded together, so we should be able to push all the boost. Also, we're doing a stainless diesel T4 setup. So I just want to show you guys the headers. I thought that was cool. So it's not going to have manifolds anymore. It's going to have these headers, which is what we're swapping over to. So it's no longer going to be a VGT turbo. So there won't be no VGT solenoid or any of the sensors that go and work with that system. So it's just going to be a non-VGT turbo, and it's supposed to push more boost this way, so we're going to find out. This is from Turbo Time USA, and I want to say this is their S366 or S369, I can't remember, but I'll find out, and we'll let you guys know in the future videos what the exact setup is. But this thing looks cool. So we have the upgraded intercooler along with these pipes. They're just aluminum pipes with the riff-raff boots. So if anybody's wondering what kind of boots we're going to be running, these are the riff-raff boots. Hopefully they'll hold up. I know they had a lot of trouble even getting these things off, so I think they're going to hold up to all the boost. But for anybody that has boot issues, I was having boot issues and swapped to these and never had any more issues again. They stayed on there really, really good. So I do approve of the riff-raff boot. So we have the front cover off, and we're going to go ahead and put that in the vapor blaster back at home. And we also have the oil cooler housing and the high pressure oil pump cover, and we're going to put that in the vapor machine as well and blast those and get those clean and spotless. So the next time that I post a video, guys, this truck should be running and driving down the road. That's kind of the plan. So stay tuned for that sometime next week, and all of that you'll get to see go on in the next video. There may be one more after that to actually pick it up and be done, because of course we'll want to fine tune everything and play with the tuning and stuff like that. Double check for leaks and whatnot, you know, stuff happens. So this truck is also getting a new low pressure oil pump and a new front cover gasket. Also, another reminder, if you didn't see my last video, don't have a shop bulletproof your truck and not put lifters in it. Make them put lifters in it. Alright guys, that's going to be all for today's video. Always remember, everybody starts out as nobody. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.